And we got bread. Just a small little loaf since I can't get through bread that fast on my own. And thankfully this little loaf came out a lot better than the brick I made last week. I think my starter was actually ready to work with this week, so I got my bread. I'm gonna try making some cookies with the sourdough starter next, because I don't want to get that. I don't want that to get out of hand either. So probably try making cookies next. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Skylar Dream and I am a self-taught digital artist, crocheter, and small business owner. On the screen for you is my wonderful little Kagayuki, who is primarily here for a visual interest because this is a faceless vlog, even though sometimes I will come on here with a face mask on for the meantime. And yeah, welcome back to the channel, and we've got a lot of things to do today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right into it. Honestly, I just finished filming parts of the vlog for this evening, and I'm doing the intro a little bit out of order because I just really needed to hop into things. And you know what? I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and let the vlog speak for itself from here. So we have bread. Guess who's back on sticker app? Yeah, so I tried convincing myself that I would be okay for the market without the stickers, but I broke my ass trying to get 14 designs done for this market, and god damn it, we're gonna have 14 designs for this market. And I did try messaging Cat Print's support team today. I haven't received a response. Maybe I should give them a little bit more time, but I'm also in a position where I can't give them a lot of time either. So I did a little bit more research on Sticker App, and I actually did a little bit more research on other sticker manufacturers. I found a video that broke down each of them. And in terms of price, somebody was recommending Vinyl Disorder, and Vinyl Disorder has a good price. The only thing is with them, I may not get the stickers on time if I put in an order through them, even though they would be the cheaper option of the two. And their minimum order quantity is my ideal order quantity. So Vinyl Disorder would be the next thing I give a try, especially when they're hosting another sale. So this will definitely be on my radar just to give a try for the future. But for this market, I really doubt they'll be able to get my stickers to me on time. So I'm putting Vinyl Disorder down for the meantime. I am curious. And will probably give them a shot in the future. As for Sticker App, one of the things that I did see in their FAQ section is that their stickers are usually arrived to you within 3 to 7 business days, which is the most ideal in this situation. So 1 to 3 days for manufacturing, and with mine being a much larger order, I'm thinking it's going to take those full 3 days to get it done. And so if anything, based off of their shipping estimate on checkout, the stickers will come to me by May 6th, I believe. So I'm hoping if I put in the order with Sticker App now, the stickers will get to me on time. So we're gonna take a gamble with Sticker App. If I do expedited shipping, that's going to be another $100 on top of it. So I'm probably going to stick to free shipping and just hope and trust that their shipping estimate is accurate. So we're back on Sticker App. I will have stickers for this market, and if I come out with an extra amount, on the bright side, I will have 2 to compare against. So I'll be able to compare Vogue Race and Sticker App, and I'll have more stock to put on the shop. So I don't really have to worry as much about selling out at the market, because everything that I don't sell at the market is eventually going to end up in my shop anyway. And that's the point that I was discussing with a friend, that even though I am paying more, eventually all of these items will end up on the shop. And per unit, at the very least with Sticker App, because they do apply additional discounts at checkout, when I looked at everything, I should still be able to get each sticker under $1 each. So I'm thinking for the market, maybe for the 3-inch stickers, anywhere between $3 to $4. So that's where my thought process is at right now. And then if I do bundle discounts, the max per sticker or the minimum per sticker needs to be at least $2. And then individually, I'll probably charge anywhere between $3 to $4 is what I'm thinking. But before the market, I will look at what other people are pricing their stickers at to give a better pricing to my stuff. So yeah, long story short, back on Sticker App, we're going to be putting in another sticker order, and I really need to make sure I get on the ball when it comes to marketing and advertising once this market is over, because I got stock that's building up and it needs to sell. So that's where we're at. Your girl needs to improve in her marketing skills. So that's enough blabbering out of me. I need to get to work. I just finished putting together my shopping cart. So these are all 14 stickers, and the price does vary across each of them based off of their dimensions, because the dimensions for each sticker do vary. I got distracted. Anyway, so if I do 25 of each design, the cart comes out to $348.36, which is roughly around 0.995, which if you round up, that's going to be $1 per sticker in the entire order. However, if I do get 30 of each design, obviously the price is going to go up, but when it comes to the price per item, it's going to come down to 91 cents per sticker. There's a part of me that says let's do 5 more stickers, and the price goes down by 9 cents for each. And then that's going to be 5 stickers per. So yeah, right now it's pretty much going to be either 25 stickers per each design, or we're going to go with 30. Keep in mind that while it does kind of bring down the price a little bit to $348.36, let me just go ahead and set them all to 30 really quickly. When there are 30 of each design in the cart, it does bring the price up to $382.22, which is around $40 more just to bring the price down for each sticker to 91 cents per sticker. Like, there's, and it's probably the Asian half of me that's saying that those 9 cents per sticker do build up. So I think we'll go for 30 of each design, but the other thing is too is that this does increase the stock that I will have on hand by quite a lot. However, ultimately the goal is to sell these out and then restock them when time comes. So the way I'm thinking about it is put in the investment now, and then, oh man, the thing that makes me hesitate is the fact that I've spent a lot in the past couple of months just to get products. Not to mention, this is an order on top of the 25 per 14 that I'm getting in from Vogue Race. And Vogue Race is just hoping on a prayer that it gets here on time, which I highly doubt because it hasn't even shipped out yet. And the estimated arrival time is either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, which at least with Sticker App, I can have some faith that it'll arrive on time with their estimates. It's just, yeah, I've been spending a large amount of money, and like I said, there is a side of me that's thinking, okay, if we do 30 per sticker design, given that we have another 25 of each design coming in, I can bring the cost down to 90 cents per sticker. 91 cents per sticker. However, if I decide to go with 25 of each and the stock will be 50 of each sticker, which I'm not even sure if those 50 will sell out to begin with, versus, well, 30, 55 if I go with her. Well, it's just going to be 55 per design. Just like 55 stickers of each design. See, the thing is that I don't want to have such a large stock of stickers because I still have the stock of stickers that I ordered when I first started my business 2 years ago. Because, again, your girl needs to work on her marketing skills. But, yeah, I'm just very hesitant because that's going to be 55 of the same design. And that's going to be a lot to try and sell. For one, I will say though that I have faith in the Love and Deep Space stickers. And ultimately, for example, Debbie Ghost could become a freebie at some point if I can't get rid of him. Are we gonna just say fuck it, we ball, and just get the 30? Because I'm hesitant. Because in the back of my head, it's a nice prospect to just go ahead and go for that 91, but at the same time, that's gonna be a lot of stickers in stock, because even if I go with 25, that's still gonna be 50 per sticker. And then my brain is here like, what difference is 55 gonna make compared to 50? Yeah, you know what? We'll do the 30, because what difference is 55 to 50? Oh, God. I need a... I'm making stupid decisions right now. But I guess ultimately the goal is to eventually sell these out. And hopefully these do better than my insecurities tell me they won't. So if that made sense in the slightest. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with the 30 because 25 versus 30, that's going to be only a 5 sticker difference. I do have an additional 25 coming in from Vogue Race. And in the large scheme of things, 50 versus 55. Not to mention the price per sticker if I also just lump... So, girl math the situation. The other thing that I could do is look at the total number of stickers coming in from Vogue Race and the cost of those stickers, lump them in together with the sticker app order, and it does bring down the price per sticker quite a bit too. So there is also that way to look at it. Just girl math it, and it doesn't seem as bad as you think it is. Yeah, we're going to go with the 30, so that's the update for the evening. Your local idiot forgot to take taxes into account. Oopsie. Girl mathing to make myself feel better. See, the price per sticker isn't bad when you look at it this way. I spent far too much on stickers. Someone send help. This is why I can't quit my day job. If anything, this is turning into a valuable learning experience. One, if you are in a time crunch, Vogue Race needs at least a month to get things out, especially if you're dealing with a large order. By the looks of it, Vogue Race takes a little bit longer. So if you need something in a pinch, don't do Vogue Race. At least if you're in the United States. Because I think I got a little bit too cocky when my acrylic charms came in as fast as they did, because I was not expecting them to come that soon. And I ended up getting a little overconfident from that, given that the acrylic charms were a much smaller order compared to the stickers. So I kind of had that false confidence in Vogue Race that they would be able to get 14 designs out before, basically 14 designs within 3 weeks. Because where the acrylic charm proofs took about a week for them to send out to me and I could get them approved, it took them maybe like another week or two to get them shipped out to me, so production plus shipping. I had a little too much confidence in them that they would be able to do the same for the stickers, because the stickers, I didn't get the proofs till 1 week later, and then I'm still waiting for their status to change from in production to shipped. And given that the fact Vogue Race is a company out in China, I really doubt that it will get to me on time before this market. If you need things in a pinch, even though it's a bit on the pricier side compared to Vogue Race, Sticker App is probably going to be your best bet, because by the looks of it, they have very quick turnaround times, and you can pretty much see the proofs as you're working on your stickers. The only thing that I wish I could do is get the cuts for the stickers a little bit closer to the edges, but that's just a me thing. And it's one of those things that I'm beginning to understand why people choose to get Cricuts and get their own printers, because it just gives you far more control over the final outcome. Not to mention, when it comes to just having everything on demand, is very handy, but personally I do not have the space for that right now. That's the reason I turn to manufacturers to get my products out, because acrylic charms, regardless, you're going to need a manufacturer for that. Stickers, however, prints, I understand why people keep their own printers and they keep their own Cricuts. And just far more control. and it's on demand. So if you need to restock really quickly, you can do it within the same day. So right now I'm not in a position to get a Cricut and a printer. It's just more time consuming than I think I'm capable of right now. Not to mention storage space and having a dedicated space for a printer and a Cricut. And not just one Cricut, but multiple Cricuts. So yeah, for the meantime, until we can work our way up to having, one, the space, and two, the funds to kind of have that setup available, we're going to be relying on manufacturers. Unfortunately, I already forgot the name of it. I'm tired, I'm sleepy. But I do want to try other sticker manufacturers now that I'm aware of a few more aside from Sticker App and Sticker Giant. And Sticker App was the one I ended up turning to because of their quick turnaround time. And then Vograce, because I've just ordered from Vograce before and I've been pretty satisfied with what they've turned out. So yeah. In the future, we might try other manufacturers. At the very least, this time around, I'm going to have products from both Sticker App and Vograce to compare and really figure out for myself, do I want to stick with Vograce for stickers as well, or do I want to go to a dedicated sticker manufacturer for stickers in the future? So if anything, I'm trying to look on the silver linings. Yes, I've been spending a lot on products, even though, again, my marketing skills do need a lot of work. I've spent a lot of money on products, but I'm trying to look at things from a silver lining that at the very least I'll be able to compare two manufacturers now and make my decisions from there. And I don't have to worry about selling out at the market. I'm pretty sure I'll have more than enough stock to sell at the market and then put in my shop later, so I don't have to reorder anything. And yeah, I guess those are the silver linings. I think the main thing for me is that at least I'll be able to compare two manufacturers instead of always falling back on the safe option. So again, valuable lessons learned here, and I'm trying to look at the bright side. Because right now, like, the financial hit hurts a little bit. But I'm also thankful that I am in a position with my income that I am able to support something like this, because I know a lot of people aren't in the position to make stupid decisions like this. So I at least have the cushion and the grace to do something like this, because I also know a lot of people don't have that luxury. So yeah, I'm looking at the silver lining of things, and at the end of the day, my marketing skills I can't speak. I'm tired and I'm sleepy. My marketing skills are what's gonna have to take. Do I know how to speak at all? But yeah, my marketing skills, once this market is over, my marketing skills are gonna be the main focus. So I'm gonna have to be more annoying on social media and make sure I'm putting my art in front of an audience. And so yeah. This hurts, but at the end of the day, the end goal is to sell these items. And at the end of the day, this is stock and inventory that is going to come back to me anyway, and I am going to eventually sell it. So trying to think in terms of that way, because yeah, hopefully this market goes well. I'm beginning to look into doing more conventions in the near future, because I think I really need to get myself to in-person events. And yeah, because right now the online shop isn't doing the best. Again, marketing skill issues. But I also think that I will benefit from participating in more in-person events as well. So yeah, Monday night ramblings, and we have stickers on the way, and I'm hoping this is true to its word and they will get me my stickers before my market. So fingers crossed, hoping for the best, and really, I'm really hoping that the in-person event will really boost up my sales, and hopefully more in-person events in the future will be a great help to getting more traffic to my online store. So a lot of things. Growth is a matter of time, patience, and work. So gotta be patient. You know what hurts? Like, apparently I'm being self-destructive this evening. What hurts is realizing that your total sticker order is probably the equivalent of 2 crickets. Oh, you know what? I'm going to bed. I've done enough tonight. Guess what arrived today? The stickers from Vograce. Just as I placed the order with Sticker App, and I think it's too late to cancel the order because they just moved into production. So this was a surprise when I got home. I was not expecting it, and because when I saw the box on my front step, I was expecting it to be an order I placed on Etsy from some All for the Game merch recently, and now I need to check what the shipping estimate is on that, because I did not get any form of notification that this had shipped out. I even logged on just now, and even on their website, it's still labeled for on production. And I'm pretty sure these are the stickers because and these are definitely the stickers. So they're still labeled as on production even on the site. I didn't receive any shipping notifications. My battery is blinking angrily at me, and now I have a box of stickers. So let's go ahead and open her up. Hopefully my battery won't die between box opening and seeing these stickers, so that everyone could get a clearer picture, because I don't know how good that... My camera doesn't autofocus the way most other cameras do, so just a little bit of a clearer shot of the stickers now that I'm not moving around and it wasn't in its original zoom. I'm beginning to think manually focusing this thing is better than trying to auto zoom it, because it gets very noisy when it auto zooms. And I need to manually trigger the auto zoom, so... Stickers! This also arrived later in the evening, so we're gonna go ahead, unbox it, and give it a try. Really excited for this little guy, and I kind of want to try to do something different with the live streams and maybe even do live crochet streams. Debating on doing that for tonight, because I rather focus on getting a few more things for the market rather than working on an illustration, because the illustrations can go on back burners till after the market. So yeah, gonna give this little guy a try. Directly out of the box, this is what it looks like. And I kind of like the plastic. Feels durable. Oh, that's a strong adhesive. Very strong adhesive. Okay, sir. Release. Okay, that is a very strong adhesive. Get this little stitchy out. Okay. The bag is really nice too. Come on. Come on. Almost there. I got you. Okay, there we go. And this is how it looks like out of the box. And oh, okay, there's actually a pocket in here that holds, I think this is the handle. Okay, this is actually pretty secure in here. And then here's the wires. Where's the camera? Oh, there's the camera. And here's the camera. It's really small. Let me go ahead and take it out of the bag. So we got the camera. We got the little handle to kind of just help hold it. And I think because the USB-C adapter is down here, I think this also attaches to the USB-C, and then there should be another input. This goes directly into the tripod, and then here's the other input for the USB-C. So it'll be nice because I do have a USB-C mic, so I'll probably give my mic a try with the camera. And we have the charging cable, it's a C-to-C cable, and then the camera strap. Now, in terms of mounting a memory card, I think that's it on the side, maybe? I'll need to read the instruction manual, but here's the new camera. So apparently I wasn't even recording, but this is the camera, and so far I really love it. And I really love the picture on this. It's not really good. You can't really tell all that well from my camera filming the screen, but really love the image on the screen. And genuinely, it's a fun little guy. I love it. He's so cute. And this big honker is the camera I have been filming with, so definitely going to be a lot easier to like set this up to film certain things, especially when it comes to crocheting, because one of the issues with me trying to set up for crochet while I do crocheting is I would need to take out the tripod, and I'm too lazy to take out the tripod, and I don't have the space to set up the tripod sometimes, depending on where I want to work. So this will make things so much easier to set up so you get a different angle, especially now that we're going into the summer. So I'm super excited for this little guy. Little update. So last night we did stream and we did things a little bit differently. I ended up doing a crochet stream instead of a regular drawing stream because I wanted to test out the extra muse. And the little guy worked great, but however, it's not all too warm yet. And when I went to go pick it up, I don't know if it was because it was charging while it was simultaneously connected to the computer and recording for the stream, but I will say it did heat up quite a bit. And I don't know how often I'll be able to do crochet streams or do recordings for like sped up crochet portions for the vlog, because especially in the summer, that's going to be my main concern with this keeping its temperature regulated. So I might, like whenever I stream with it or record for long periods of time, I may just have a fan pointed at it so that it can kind of help regulate that heat. But overall, the camera did a pretty good job with filming, and yeah, my only concern is that heating issue, so that's gonna be something I need to keep in mind, and something that I will need to be on top of. I am not filming with the camera at the moment, mainly because I need to put an SD card into it, and I do have a couple of lying around. I'm just too lazy to go get them. So we'll be filming on the other camera soon-ish. For now, we're still with my Canon, and tonight we are going to go ahead and begin sorting through the stickers. I still need to count them, but by the looks of it and how I'm seeing the stacks, I'm pretty sure all 25 are here, maybe with a few extras. But I'm going to begin sifting through the stickers and grading them, and hopefully we'll have a couple of stickers for the B grade mystery bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this because I figured the sooner I get to working on small little tasks that are important for the market, the better. Just to kind of give you guys a quick little insight to how I determine B grade. So for starters, overall there are 40 stickers between these two stacks, and quite a hefty amount of what I consider A grades. So whenever I'm looking at B grades, I'm pretty much looking for the slightest hint of imperfection. So for example, with this one, there's a bit of like, it's kind of difficult to see, but there is a bit of bubbling going up on the top here, and the pixel's a little off. So I think you can see it a little bit better now, but there's a slight imperfection in the pixel up here, and if you look at it, there's like, in the material, there's a bit of a bubble. I also realize my SMR is still playing. But pretty much there is a small little bubble and a small little pixel out of place. For this one, I think this one was less obvious.
Known for building special
I paused it. So this one, it's a slight, so if you notice in the cork, there's like a small little pixel that's slightly off. So these are considered B grades, like just the smallest hint of imperfection. So this one has a bit of, this one's got a random yellow dot on it. And this one, kind of similar to the one before, there's like a bit of an air pocket here in the sticker. So those are the small things that I look for whenever I'm grading my stickers and determining A grade versus B grade. So 36 A grades and then 4 B grades, which I think is great. And friendly reminder, when I ordered from Vogue Race, I did only order 25 of each design. So that's one of the nice things about Vogue Race, is that they will include extras to account for any printing errors that may happen in the order. So yeah, I got 40 stickers in this stack, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the rest. I just wrapped up counting stickers, and this is the final tally. So we have 473 A grades, 131 B grades, so for a total of 604 stickers, and this is from Vogue Race alone. So that's a pretty impressive stocks, if I do say so myself. And as I mentioned before, the B grades will be going into mystery bags. And the way I was thinking of breaking this out was to make mystery bags for lads specifically, and then mystery bags for Fourth Wing specifically. And then I'm going to do a more general set of mystery bags that's going to have all the stickers depending on how many I have left over, because I'm thinking of doing 3 stickers per mystery bag when it comes to the 3-inch stickers. And then yeah, because all these series fall within the 3 inches, I'm thinking of doing at the very least 3 stickers for $3. And so these are all going to go into the mystery bag. So depending on if I have any left over, so let's say if, for example, out of the lads, Xavier came in with the fewest at 5, and then Zane, I think, came in with the most at 10. Or no, I'm looking at the wrong row. 9. So if I have like any extras of, let's say, Zane, then any extra Zanes are going to go into the general pool. So that's how I'm thinking of dividing out the mystery bags, or rather, yeah, the mystery bags. So I'm gonna wait till the order, well, I'm going to start making the sticker bags with what I have now, because if the sticker app order comes May 7th, I may not be able to put those into mystery bags. If anything, I probably won't even have time to do grading on those specifically. I could always grade them in the market, but I think I have more than enough to get me through the market. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and just start making the mystery bags with the stickers that I have on hand. And if I'm able to if I'm able to grade the sticker app stickers with enough time, then I'll make an additional set of mystery bags using those stickers. But for right now, I think we're good in terms of sticker stock. But I will say, the Void and Allies ended up coming out with the most B grades. So I got 19 B grades from the Void and then 18 B grades out of Allies, with third coming in being the My House, My Chair, My Woman at 13. Everybody else, like all the other stickers, were either just under 10 or completely or under 10. I think the fewest one was the Serum and Antidote, which only had 4 B grades. So yeah. And because I still have them out, I kind of just wanted to point this out, that I think part of the reason why there was a disproportionate, let me move this away from the screen. So part of the reason I think there was like a severe disproportionate amount of B grades coming out of this one specifically was because the entire sticker is pretty dark, all things considered. So it is, no one needs to see my calorie counting habit. Anyway, and friendly reminder, I do try to stay on a calorie deficit, although I have not been doing so well the past couple of months or weeks. Anyway, back on topic. So part of the reason I think there's like a disproportionate amount of stickers from, you can actually see Andarna a lot better through the camera than in person, because she's a lot darker in person. Genuinely, she's a lot darker in person. At least that's what I think. But I don't know if it's how the light is reflecting and then the camera's picking it up. But back on topic. I think part of the reason why she's got a disproportionate amount of B grades compared to the other stickers is because she's literally a dark on dark sticker. So it's much more easier to spot a lot of the imperfections than some of the other stickers. Like for example, the sewing sticker came in at 9, and I think the only other one that was just completely white was the Why Must All My Faves Die? So that one came out with a total of 10. That one came out with a total of 10. This one came out with a total of 9. And again, just with the white, it's just less chances for things to be misprinted. And you don't really see the bubbles as much. This one you can kind of see them. And pretty much the way I determine the B grades is pretty much how they catch the light, because sometimes the only ways to tell if there are air pockets is if you shine a little bit of a light and then you can see the air pockets depending on how the light catches them. The other thing I'm looking for are any missing pixels or any like smudges, misprints, like anything, any sort of error printing or air bubble in the laminate. Those are essentially the things that I'm looking for. So yeah. Part of the reason I think Andarna came out with such a disproportionate amount was because she's so dark. This one I don't really have as much of a theory because she does have areas where it's a lot lighter, given that a lot of the imperfections that I spotted were within the within her body. So yeah, that is the update on the sticker counts and the B grade counts. And I feel like I'm forgetting to share something, but I don't remember what it is. It'll come. Oh, so ironically, I didn't have an issue with so I am convinced that Silas and Zane have beef with each other, at least when it comes to my experience with lads, because I'm pretty sure I brought this up before, that when I was pulling for Catch, I forgot the name of the banner. Is it Catch 32 or Catch 23? Catch 23 sounds right. But when I was pulling for that banner, I was trying to pull for all 5 cards, but Zane never made it home because Silas pretty much just cock-blocked him. After that, I had instances where I would be pulling for Silas and then I would be getting Zane cards. So like I'd be getting repeat Zanes or just Zane instead of Silas for like my 50-50. Like if I lose a 50-50, it's either because of Zane or Raphael. Raphael, however, is second best boy, so I can't exactly be too angry about that. But for the most part, when I try pulling for Silas, oftentimes Zane will be the cockblock. And I think he's trying to get revenge for that one banner, because out of 14 designs, tell me why it's these two that look like they just ran out of ink. It's like they got into a cat fight in transit, and Zane won. Like, I am convinced these two just have beef with each other. So, yeah. Out of the 604 stickers, 131 B grades, 473 A grades, and then 2 that I completely cannot sell. Which, to be honest, like, this isn't bad at all. Like, I'm, like, genuinely... it's a good proportion of perfectly good stickers to B grades and complete misprints that there's nothing I can do about them. So Vograce, I will say I do like the feel and the quality of the stickers. I like the feel and the quality of the stickers. The prints are amazing. The color is just perfect. And yeah, I don't really have anything to complain about Vograce, and the extra bonus is that they pack a good amount of extras just to account for printing errors. So, love Vograce. And I'm reminded why I pretty much chose them initially. Not only are they cheaper, but they also supply a good amount of extras just to account for those printing errors. So, we'll see how Sticker App comes to me, because Sticker App is a first-time, well, not a first-time purchase, but a first-time purchase when it comes to die-cut stickers. Their sticker roll came out perfectly good, and I also did get extras from the sticker roll as well. So we'll see how Sticker App compares to Vograce, and if Sticker App will be worth the investment in the future to pretty much replace Vograce. Because so far, the only times that I see myself potentially ordering from Sticker App is if I need to put in a rush order. like, quote unquote, this time, where I thought these wouldn't come in time, but they did. But yeah, so far, satisfied with the Vogue Race quality and the fact that they send in so many extras to account for those printing errors. And I think that's it for this evening. I can't really think of what else I need to cover with you guys. I didn't film it, but I just finished grading the prints, and thankfully the prints didn't come out with too many B grades. Most of the ones that I dinged as B grades are mainly just scuffs along the edges. There were no major printing issues. They all came out pretty well. It's just some of them might have like a slightly bent corner or just a small little scuff. So I just went ahead and put those down as B grades. As for right now, before I go to bed, even though I feel exhausted and I'm yawning quite a lot, I figured I'd get started on getting the blind bags together. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a random generator, and then I'm going to just go ahead and let that select what goes in each of the mystery bags. So the plan is it's going to be 3 different boys, and then whatever's left over is going to go into the general mystery bag. So these are going to be lad specific, and there's going to be 3 per mystery bag, so it's going to be $3 per mystery bag. I'm going to go ahead and set up the wheel. The names we are going with for this evening, because I feel like I'm just going to keel over, not going to lie. So I might as well just make this a little fun for my very eepy brain. So just got finished packing the mystery bags. I feel like the random name picker had a thing for Caleb in a lot of them, so I did kind of swap him out with one of the others. And now we have 4 Raphaels and 2 Silases left over. I might take these all out of the bag and just review their pairings just to make sure they feel like a little bit balanced. But for right now, I do have these 6 as extras. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and review what each of them are at a later date, just to balance them out a little bit more. But again, whatever's left behind will end up going into the general mystery bag instead. So these are primarily Love and Deep Space blind bags. I'm already here, so I figured I might as well get started on the Fourth Wing ones as well. I haven't counted how many Andarnas we have left of each, but we still have quite a few Andarnas, so these are going to go back into the general bin. After I go through the Lads Boys, we'll see how many of the Lads Boys join in the general mystery bag. But if anything, there are going to be 5 designs going into the generals. I also have Sourdough Starter again, and she's doing really well now that it's beginning to warm up a lot more. Unfortunately for me, warming up more means the summer's near and I don't like the summer. But did some pup overs and oh, look at these little. I'm impressed. I don't know if this is really cool. I did also use the starter to make some chai tea cookies, although I didn't know how I feel about eating my tea leaves, so I ended up just using the spices and leaving the tea out. So I tried doing 1/4 of the recipe, but I think that was too much egg for the recipe, so it came out a little bready and dry, so I'm going to try again with half the recipe this time. But that's going to be for another day because I just wanted to do a little bit of sourdough management. Are these supposed to deflate like this? They're deflating. Oh. But I got bread. It's Sunday, and I thought I'd do a quick little update. Yesterday, I didn't really film. I ended up going out and having a bit of a cafe crochet day with my friend, and we did some pretty good progress. She's got a few more ducks on her side, and I got started on a gargoyle. So, the head kind of confused me for a hot minute, and I don't know if I was just reaching my limit yesterday, but when I finally understood what the hell was going on with this pattern, much easier to deal with. So anyway, we have 2 gargoyles in the work, and I'm 4 or so days away from the market, and there are still some things I need to do for my booth display, so I don't know if the majority of this week will go primarily to getting stuff set up ready for the booth, because I do want to try and get some phoenixes and maybe even a couple of griffins done for the market. But as of right now, we have gargoyles, and we still need to, I still have those 2 Chubzillas in the whip bin, which I think I might end up doing those at the market and then displaying them once they're done while I'm there. But yeah, we got 2 gargoyles currently in pieces, but I just finished, pause, but it's a struggle when the mouse is right there. So anyway, so we have pieces of 2 gargoyles, which are gonna slowly get assembled in a few minutes, and I do need to show you the other stuff. So this is the box of stickers that I've been grading along with the prints. I still need to go through and grade the acrylic charms. There are exactly 25 of each of the acrylic charms, so I want to say I have doubts that there will be any B grades, but again, need to go through them, check, and make sure there aren't any B grades. If not, I do still have a couple of bags available, so I could potentially make quote-unquote mystery bags for the charms as well. In terms of this box, a bunch of thank you stickers that I bought from Walmart because I mainly wanted the container. So now I kind of just need to make my way through all the thank you stickers, so I'll be using this while I'm at the market. This box has all the A grade stickers in it, and then all the A grade prints are right here. And I misplaced my B grade prints. Where did they go? Please don't tell me I put them in here. Oh, right. Okay, so B grade prints. I was working late last night, so memory's fuzzy. So B grade prints are right here in this container. There are 2 more containers in here with business cards, and then another container is holding the leftover B grade stickers from the mystery bags. And in good news for the mystery bags, I did get them all finished. I may make more. They're slipping. I may make more if the shipment from Catprint comes in on time, and I can potentially make more mystery bags. So we have the Love and Deep Space, we have Fourth Wing, and then we have the Fourth Wing. I have a lot of Fourth Wing blind bags, and then just a general B grade mystery bag. And this one is going to come with 3 3-inch stickers and then 2 2.5-inch stickers. So this is going for $4 because you do get a total of 5 stickers. And yeah, so at the very least I have the mystery bags already packed up and done. The other thing I'm going to have to do throughout the week is just start taking inventory. And yeah, so this is all ready to go for the display along with everything else that I have in the display room. And then I will have to go through the bag of amigurumi that I already have done. And the other thing I forgot to show you guys, I ordered this like a long time ago. But I did get a square reader and I just need to set it up. And the funny thing about the square reader, if you buy it from a Square itself, it's around 50 bucks. But if you go on Amazon or Walmart, it's cheaper by another $1 or $2. And the funny thing about Walmart is that if you go in store, it's $49.99. They don't do the price matching, but if you go online, it actually brings down the price a little bit more. So what I ended up doing for my square reader was just ordering it online and then having it delivered from the store same day. So I was able to get it for a much cheaper price, didn't pay for shipping or anything. So this ended up coming out cheaper just getting it from Walmart. But yeah, we'll need to go through the back. Oh, I need to make more narwhals. Shoot. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so throughout the week, I'm going to have to shift gears and really focus on getting the stuff for my display figured out. But for right now, I think we're good in terms of inventory, and I will also need to take stock. So yeah, that's the update on the market prep. Progress for the evening. So far, we have both the heads completed, and I still have their legs, tails, and bodies that need to get sewn together. So the goal for this evening was to get both of them done, but it's starting to get late and I do need to be up early tomorrow for a doctor's appointment, and it's going to be a drive. So I'm going to go ahead and just stop here because I am also getting tired and I just feel sleepy. So this is the progress for this evening. At the very least, we got both heads done, and this will for sure get done by tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I think I'll probably do a mix of starting maybe a griffin or a phoenix. Oh, the other thing I forgot, the gargoyle does have wings. I have not crocheted the wings, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow too. But get the gargoyles done tomorrow. I'm gonna work a little bit more on the display and maybe get those acrylic charms graded, and then hopefully maybe start a phoenix or a griffin, because I do want to have maybe another 2 different mythical creatures to have for the market. So we'll see what we can get done, and then I think in the back of my head I'll finish the Chubzilla maybe at the market, because I'm debating right now whether or not I'm going to cancel the stream on Tuesday just so that I can focus on market prep. So we'll see, because I'm thinking I could always crochet for the stream, or I can just skip it and just focus on getting ready. So those are going to be the 2 options. And this brings this week's vlog to an end. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to bed. And we are T-minus 4 days from market. So market, as of today, is going to be on Friday. So that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to continue prepping. And then Friday is the big day. So a little nervous, still got a lot of things to do. And I need to put my priorities in the right places to make sure I think the priority for this week is going to be the display. And it'll be nice to have just to have the other additional designs for the market. So for now, at the very least, I have my 2 gargoyles that are almost ready to be completed. And then, yeah, with that, I'll just go ahead and waddle off to bed. Good night, everyone, and I'll see you in next week's stream. I mean vlog. I'll see you in next week's vlog. Can you tell I'm sleepy? Good night.